Hello, welcome to Mathsio. We are going to be doing the warm-up activity. To start with, let's count how many people are currently in the class. So I want you to count how many people are currently sitting in the classroom and then write it up on the board. Okay, and then the next, I want you to split the class into two groups so that for every one person in the left group, there is one person on the right group. So for instance, if there were 12 people, you would have 6 people in the left and 6 people in the right. So then is this possible with your number of people? And if it's not, how many do you need? And write the number that you need on the board. So if you can't do it because there are 13 people and you need one more, you should write 14 people on the board. So then, and now let's repeat this process, except now there are, for every one person on the left, you have 2 people on the right. So if there are 4 people over here, you would want to have twice as many or 8 people over here. And then again, is this possible? If not, how many more people do you need? So then write how many more you need total again on the board beneath it. So you should have the current number, and then below that, the number you need for even groups, and then the number you need for this case. And then below, and then let's repeat this again. So split into groups so that for every one person on the left, there are 3 in the right. And feel free to rewind this and repeat this if you need. But so you can have 3 people and 9 people. And then is this possible? And if not, how many more people do you need? So then write on the board how many people you need in total. And then finally, split into so that there are two groups, so that 2 people on the left, for every 2 people there are on the left, there are 3 people on the right. And then again, if this is possible, write your number of people on the board, and if it's not possible, write the number that you need. So there are 4 people here and 6. So there's, for every 3 people in this group, there are 2 in this group. Okay. And then these are called ratios. So how we split up into these 2 groups is called a ratio. For instance, when there were the same number of people in each group, the ratio would be written as 1-to-1, because for one person in the left group, there is one person in the right group. For the other, we'd have 1-to-2, so one person in the left and then 2 people in the right. For 1-to-3, it was one person in the left and 3 in the right. And then for 2-to-3, it was 2 people in the left group and then 3 people in the right group. So then look at the ratios and then the total number of students you need. And then I ask you, what do you notice? What do you wonder? And what other ratios can you think of? And how many people for those ratios are needed? So again, write the number of people in your class and then split up into these different ratios of 2 groups. And then ask yourself, if you can't do it, ask yourself how many people you would need, and just write those the number of people in the class and those 4 numbers down.